G'day YouTube, Down to Bricks here. Welcome to this week's video, a city update discussion. Now straight off the bat, I don't want to lead you astray. This is not a city update, it is a discussion video where I'm just going to talk about a few things. There's three topics I want to touch on today, and they are what's been going on, why haven't I been doing any city updates? The second thing is what's my plans for the city moving forward? And the third thing is I want to reveal what my plans are for the end of the city, for the raised area. Now there's quite a few changes there, so we'll get to all that, but I've done lots of videos on that project leading up to what I was going to do there, but I never actually revealed what the full plan was, and I want to tell you about that today. So that's very exciting. Let me give you a clue. It's something to do with my favorite superhero, so very excited to let you know about that. Okay, so a little bit of housekeeping. Last week's video, in the haul video, I said that I was going to do a video on my Silent Mary MOC, on my ship build. I was going to do a video on that this week. I've decided to push that back and do this video. Why am I doing this video? Well, not a week goes by where I'm not asked about the Lego City. It's like, where's the city update? What's going on with the city? Come on, Dub, pull your finger out. We want to see the city. So I thought I'd better hurry up and do a video before you guys totally lose interest in me and do something with the city. So let's get on to that. The three topics. Let's get on to why nothing has happened with the city. And the reason, there's lots of reasons. I'm going to use the same excuse that most of us have, is that I've just been very busy with other things. So that's one of the main reasons. The other reason is we're not exactly happy with this room that the city is in. It's a great room in the house, but it's one of those rooms that we don't really use it a lot. The city takes up so much space, and there's actually no reason to really come out into this room unless you're coming out for the Lego City. So it's kind of ended up one of those rooms where when you don't use it a lot, you end up dumping a lot of crap around. So the room is an absolute disaster. So we've been discussing it as a family, is what can we do to improve this room and make it a more usable room for us. And no matter what we've come up with, it's really come down to the city is the biggest stumbling block for us. So we've come to the realization is we have to move the Lego City. Now, I always said I was never going to put the Lego City in the Lego room. I mean, it probably makes the most sense to keep a Lego City in the Lego room, but the whole idea of the Lego room for me was to be able to expand on my hobby and not fill it up with existing items in the hobby. So we've sort of worked a way around that to actually put the city in the Lego room. So what we're going to do is, I probably should do a Lego room update and show you the Lego room. We have been filling it up with tables, and I've actually got one of the large tables that the city is currently on. I have one of those tables in the Lego room already, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my film table out of the Lego room, and I'm going to set the studio up out in this room, and I'm going to move another table into the Lego room to put the city on. So what does that mean? It means the Lego City is currently on 3 tables. It's going to be condensed down to 2 tables. So gets on to my second part of the video here, is talking about plans for the Lego City. So it's going to go down to 2 tables. So a lot is going to have to change to be able to fit all of this that's currently on 3 tables down to 2. So the one thing is the project on the end there is going to go. The project is still going to happen. It's just not going to be part of the city. The other thing is the residential area here. That's going to go as well. And it's basically just going to be a city. The Avengers Tower as well. That's going to go out of the city. And it's really just going to condense it down. Look, as a family, we love the modulars, so we just want to center the city around having the Lego modulars. But of course, I don't know if you remember, if you go right back to the beginning of the Lego city, that the whole thing started with actually my wife and I both loving the modulars, but my wife building the modulars, and then we put a street in front of the modulars, and then it ended up turning into a full-blown Lego city. And the thing that I really enjoyed about the city is the detailing of it, the small things, you know, like doing that lagoon, the tiling, you know, making the train tracks look good, all the little detail parts of the things that I really enjoy with the city, like the park and the parklands, the trees, all that sort of stuff. So I still want to do that. I basically, the city's going to be shrinking, but I want to pack it with more detail and just having it look as good as it possibly can. And I'd love some help from you guys, because I'd love to have some ideas that I can incorporate into the city. And now I'm not talking about big ideas, so you know, don't ask me to put an airport in it, or you know, or a beach, or you know, something like that, or a fun park or a theme park or anything, because all that takes a lot of room and I'm going to lose that room. So I'm just thinking about fine little details, you know, like I did with the boardwalk, something like that. I'm not sure. Look, that's why I'm asking you guys. Give me some ideas. I'd love to try and incorporate a river into the city somehow. So that's probably going to be my main focal point of the city. But yeah, what I want to mention about that, to have more room, I'm going to do a raised section. Now I know a lot of people already do this. It's something that I've never wanted to consider, because I had the space before. I didn't really want to rip everything out to have a raised area, but because this is a perfect opportunity of shrinking it down and basically starting again, is that I am going to have a raised section. So it will be a two-tiered city, with the train track running around the whole base. Yeah, and it's just going to mean that when I go out in the Lego room for any reason, yeah, I'm going to be able to turn the trains on and run them and really just enjoy the city more, because I'm out in the Lego room a lot more than I'm in this room. So I'll just be able to appreciate it a lot. Actually, Mini-Dub uses the city a lot more than what anyone else in the family does. He's always out playing on this, so it means when I'm in the Lego room, he can be out playing on the city as well. So we'll actually be able to spend more time together. So that's another great reason for it to happen. So that's basically where we're at with the Lego city. So I'd love for you to let me know in the comments. I've got Mini-Dub here down on the end trying to get my attention. Yes, mate? Alright, folks, Mini-Dub wants to say good day to you, so come on, mate, come on in, come on, son.
Hello, YouTube.
Alright, off you go, bud. He wasn't going to let me finish the video without doing that. Alright, now, where are we up to? I can't even remember where we're up to, so let's just move on to, actually, I think I was asking about letting me know in the comments what you think about that so far. I'd love to hear from you guys, anything you got to say. Let's move on to the last thing about the end of the table here. What I was up to, what was going on with the Lego city? What was the project? Well, it was going to be a bat cave with a Wayne Manor on top. So the idea was I was coming up onto this level. I was going to have a little farm area here. I was going to have a shack, a farmhouse on there. And then I was going to go up another level up here. And up on top was going to be the Wayne Manor. And then underneath the Wayne Manor, from here up, I was gonna have a bat cave. And I absolutely love that idea. It's just something I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to build a bat cave in the Wayne Manor. So I'm still going to do that, but I'm going to do it as a standalone project. So that means I can clear all this out of the city and just have it as its own mock, basically. So I don't know when that's going to all happen. It's certainly going to take us a lot of time. We have lots of things to do. We've got to get the Lego room ready. We've got to start clearing off the city. I've got to get one of these tables into the Lego room, which isn't easy because they are quite big. And I've kind of closed off all the doors. I'm actually going to have to lift the door, the table through one of the windows in the Lego room. So that's going to be interesting. Yeah, so nothing's going to happen in a hurry. It's a long-term project. Is the main thing, first of all, is to get the city moved, and then I'll have to build the raised area at the back of the city and set it all up from scratch. So I'll definitely be filming that as it's happening. The Batcave Wayne Manor project on the end, that will probably start with me just building the Wayne Manor. First, I'll probably look at doing that, and then look at raising it up and building a bat cave underneath. So that's going to be something that's just, like I said, it's going to happen down the track. I've got lots of projects going on the property as well. So I just have to give it what time I've got. So I hope you guys can understand that. I really appreciate you being nice about it and not getting up me too much about not doing more city updates. And I have to be honest and say I've actually been really struggling just to fit in enough time to keep up with videos, to keep the YouTube channel going, because I've just been so busy with other things, as well as still recovering from being sick. But I think that's about everything I need to cover in this video. As I said, please leave a comment. Maybe I need to look at doing a live stream again soon, and we can have a bit more one-on-one chat, and I can answer some more questions. Let me know what you think about that. I could possibly just build a small set and we can just catch up a little bit. Maybe we should look at doing that. But anyway, that's it for this week. If you want to see more of me rambling on and see this city project and anything else that I can come up with to put on the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Wasn't much of a video, I do apologize, but at least you know where we're at moving forward. A big thank you to all for taking the time to watch, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.